All right, thank you for joining us. My
Thank you for
first
having
question is, in your free time, what's your favorite thing to do?
I mainly play music. I grew up playing a lot of different instruments, so during my free time, I like to spend it learning new things I can on different instruments.
I like writing weird music and meditating. I do a lot of meditation.
What's the strangest thing one of your fans has done?
The strangest thing, I think last night was probably one of the strangest things that ever happened. What happened was after we played last night, one of our fans came up to us and wanted to go to what she said was a haunted cemetery, and we were on board. It was late at night, so we're really into like doing adventurous things. And so she's like, it's 5 minutes away. So we're like, okay, cool. So she's like, follow us. So we end up following her, and it turns out she goes a little farther than 5 minutes. It ends up being about a half-hour drive, and we're like almost empty on gas. We have maybe like we have like 5 miles left, maybe 5 to 10 miles left by the time we get to this place that she took us to. And we were like, we can't do this. Like, we need to turn around. So we ended up having to turn around, and it was in the middle of Indiana, so it was like maybe an extra like 10 miles to the next gas station. So it was a pretty scary situation.
What irritates you the most?
I'm trying to, master all my senses and not get irritated at all. I don't know. That's a really good question. When like local bands, play the show and then they just leave and they don't watch the touring bands.
Yeah, that's pretty irritating.
I don't know why. That's the first thing I thought of. So.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you for having us.
We look forward to seeing the set.
Thank you.
Rock it out, man.
Yeah.
Telling me you guys been a band about 7 years?
Yeah, we've been around since about mid-2009.
What is the strangest thing one of your fans has ever done?
Strangest. This is a tough one. Oh, I mean, this isn't too strange. I loved it, but a fan of ours brought me a Dragon Ball Z shirt. I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball Z, and they showed up with like, I don't know where they got it, but it was a shirt that's got all the characters on the front. And it was honestly one of the coolest things a fan has ever done.
And they gave it to you?
Yeah,
Oh,
they gave it to me.
That's pretty
That's
cool.
pretty cool.
Tell us about your most embarrassing moment on stage.
Well, most embarrassing moment for any vocalist would be forgetting lyrics. That happens. It's rare, but like there was one time where I was like, oh man, I completely forgot. I'm completely blanking. It's like someone like just snapped a finger in front of my face, and I was like, oh shit, just start screaming stuff.
This is kind of a big, I don't want to say argument, but a friendly discussion that a lot of Michigan people have.
Yeah.
So it's the big question, all right?
Okay.
Focus. Soda, pop, or Coke?
Soda. If you say Coke, I know that some people mean like Sprite or like it could mean anything. It's like Coke is an actual product.
Right,
Like,
and that's what I never got.
It's soda.
Somewhere in, I think it's down south, like Florida, Georgia, something like that. They were like, well, what kind of Coke do you want? And it's like, oh, I have a
that's
Pepsi
so
Coke.
weird.
Like, you can't have a Pepsi and a Coke.
Yeah.
Well, here we say pop.
Okay, cool. I accept pop too. That's cool.
What inspired you to make your style of music?
Well, it kind of just, I've always wanted to be in a band. I've always wanted to make music. And at first, I wasn't even into metal. When I joined my band, I was like, I just want to make music. I just want to play on stage. This is everything that I want to do. So my guitarist inspired me to make this kind of music because he was into Avenged Sevenfold and like metal music. And so I was like, I'm just going to sit down and listened to a bunch of this music and learned to love it. And it did come naturally. It was the right
What
thing
did
for
you
me.
listen to before that?
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers, Green Day, stuff like that.
Do you find that any of that falls into your vocal styling? Do you find a way to get?
Yeah, because I'm really big on writing choruses that are first and foremost catchy, something that gets stuck in your head after one listen.
Yeah.
That's always what I aim for. It doesn't always happen, but that is always my first goal. And a lot of mainstream rock like that, that is a big part of their sound, is that they make a chorus that gets stuck in your head that they keep thinking about all
What
day.
keeps bringing you back?
Right,
When
exactly.
you hear that song. My favorite is when I'm listening to a song in my head and trying to remember where the hell I heard that song. And
Yeah,
then
and
when
you're
I
like,
remember,
Where the hell did I heard that song from?
and
Yeah.
you hear it, you're like, that's the one. All right, well, real quick, tell us what you're out promoting and the best place for somebody to find your music.
Well, we're on pretty much everything you can imagine. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, iTunes, all that good stuff. We're going to be coming out with a new album in about spring of 2017. So we're out here touring, trying to get our name out there, pushing as much as possible to promote that CD. You can find our music everywhere pretty much. So.
Well, excellent, man. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
We
absolutely.
appreciate
Thank you
it.
for having me.
All right, so check them out. Vanity Strikes.
High five. Okay, we got that. We're going. Okay.